Hi, everyone, and good morning. Welcome to Felony First Appearance Hearings. I am Judge Mindy Glazer. I will be presiding today. The video for first appearance hearings has been played to all defendants. I need everybody to please stand up, raise your right hand to be sworn in by our clerk.
Good morning, everybody. Raise your right hand. Do you swear or affirm the testimony you are about to give will be the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth? If so, say I do.
Okay, thank you. Please be seated. Where's the interpreter? You don't get one? There has to be an interpreter here. It's 9-something, 9:15, 9:14. All right, if there's anybody here for a case on Zoom, please type the defendant's name in the chat room. Let's get started. Can the attorneys announce, please state?
Nessa F. on behalf of the state. Good morning, Judge.
Good morning.
Good morning, Ana Romas on behalf of the state for out-of-state extraditions.
Good morning.
Rebecca Corey, Assistant Public Defender. Good morning.
Good morning. We're going to start with the out-of-state warrants. We have a lot today. First one is Christopher Richard. Is he the case?
Your Honor.
Locals closed.
Your Honor, he's coming in right now. If you can give us a second, we got the list a little late, but he's coming in right now as we
Take
speak.
your time. Next is Bernardine Florima. Mr. Florima there? No.
Same thing, Your Honor. Both of them coming in as we speak.
Take your time. No worries. Felix Gonzalez is a quash. Leonmo Teles de Moras is a quash. Stephen Colazo Ortiz is a quash. That brings us to Mercedes Valdez. Is she there? Locals are closed. We can start the extradition. Corrections, is she at TGK? Oh, we have an interpreter. Hi, raise your right hand to be sworn, please. We have a wonderful interpreter today.
Good morning. Raise your right hand. You swear that you will well and faithfully interpret from English to Spanish, Spanish to English, the questions asked and the answers given to the best of your ability, and that you have such ability.
Yes, I do. This is Veronica La Rosa, certified court interpreter for the record.
Good morning.
Good morning, Your Honor.
Hey, look, oh, this is Miss Valdez. Hey, how you doing? Do you speak English? Yes. Yeah. Your locals are closed. We're ready to start the extradition for Georgia to pick you up. The reset date will be May 21st, and hopefully they come and get you by then. Okay?
Thank you.
Thank you. Have a good day. Then we have Deidre O'Sullivan. Mr. Sullivan. Hey, Mr. Sullivan, you're from Miami. Still pending. The next court date is May 8th, which is Friday. So Thursday. So I'm going to reset your case for Monday, May 12th, see if you've closed it out. All right. Have a nice day.
Okay, thank you.
Then we have Rebecca Allen. Hi, Miss Allen. How are you doing?
Okay.
You were yesterday or no?
No.
Ma'am, you have an arrest warrant. It's from Alabama, and there's no bond on the warrant. The warrant was issued May 3rd for fraudulent use of a credit or debit card. A couple of counts of that. So I need you to tell me if you want to waive extradition or contest extradition. Waiver means you agree to be sent back to Alabama, and they have up to 30 days to pick you up. I already have you signed the waiver yesterday, but we didn't see you. So that's why I want to know if you want to waive or contest. Contesting means you want to fight the warrant and be here at least 90 days while that goes on.
No, I wanna.
You want to waive and get out of here?
I wanna get out of here quicker.
You notified them to come get her yesterday, right?
Well, I had an accident yesterday, so.
All right, I'm sorry. So anyway, it's a waiver, no bond. We're setting your case in 15 days for May 21st. May 20th to make sure you get picked up. If they need an extension of time, the most I can hold you is 30 days from yesterday. I'll do it 30 days from yesterday. All right, so if they don't pick you up within 30 days, I'll release you. Okay? Have a nice day. It's no bond, reset May 20th. Thank you.
Your Honor, Mr. Richard Christopher and Florima is present now. Metro West 1 and Metro West 2.
Christopher's where?
Right.
For Metro West 1. How you doing, sir?
I'm doing good.
Yes, warrant. Tennessee. The warrant was issued On February 20th of 2025, failure to appear for possession with intent to something a controlled substance. Looks like intent to sell a controlled substance, marijuana. There's no bond on the warrant, so I need you to tell me if you want to waive extradition or contest extradition. Waiver of extradition is the quickest way out of this jail. That means Tennessee would have up to 30 days to come and pick you up, and if they don't get you within 30 days, you get released. That's a waiver. The other choice is to contest extradition, which means you want to fight the warrant. You're not fighting the charge. It's just a piece of paper that says you're wanted. What's the rest of it? I don't see it. That says you're wanted in Christopher Richards' paperwork. I just have this. Oh, see it. It just says you're wanted in Tennessee, and then if you want to fight the warrant, the state has to get the paperwork to send you there. A lawyer will be appointed for you if you cannot afford one, and your lawyer would be able to challenge the legal sufficiency of a governor's warrant, but you'll be in our jail at least 90 days while that goes on. So what would you like to do? Do you want to waive or contest extradition?
Waive it.
Smart choice, sir.
Your Honor, he was sentenced to conviction of sentence on a local case.
Corrections, is he ready to go or no? When does the sentence expire? Oh, wait a minute. What?
It's August 14, 25, Judge.
I can't send you there so if you want to change your mind, it's no problem. But you got sentenced on a local case, and the sentence expires on when?
August 14th.
Sentence expires August 14th?
Yes.
Okay. So I can't send you to Tennessee until your sentence is completed here. And if you want to waive, that's fine. Tennessee would have 30 days to pick you up from August 14th. I'd bring you in on, I guess, I don't know what day of the week it is, but I'd set it that, okay, so what do you want me to set it? I would set it on August 13th to see, is that right? And then if you want to waive, they would have through, I guess, September 13th to pick you up if you want to waive. So it's not 30 days from now, it's 30 days from when your sentence expires, or you can contest extradition and fight the warrant. Whatever you want to do.
Waive.
Smart choice. Okay. So let's reset it. 9/13 is okay? August 13th. August 13th. So we can start the extradition. All right. Thank you, sir. Make sure you sign the waiver paperwork at the jail. It just means you agree to be transported to Tennessee. All right, now we have Kesek Hill. Where's Mr. Hill? Hey, Mr. How are you, sir? Does he have locals or no?
Next one I'm cut off because I'm going to sit my
what, the probation case? Did they take him into custody on the probation case? So I'll reset his case. Was it June 4th or no? I'm going to double check everything. June 4th. We'll see you then.
You just reset my court date?
I'm setting this extradition case the day after your Miami case is set. Your probation case, all right?
All right.
Thank you, sir. Next case we have.
Florima is also here. You had called him number 2.
Number 2.
Good morning, Your Honor.
Where is he? Mr. Florima?
Good morning, Your Honor.
Florima, hi, sir. How are you? Your Miami case is set June 23rd, so we're going to reset this case June 24th to see if you've closed it out.
Okay, Your Honor, yesterday I had court with Judge Lodi Jean, and I closed out my felony case, and I explained to her the realm of my extradition because we contacted.
You got a misdemeanor case, M257175. Corrections, is that domestic? I think it's the domestic case. Corrections, do you know what that is?
Resistance without violence and what's the case number, Judge, again?
They're telling me M257175. It says resisting without and openly carrying a weapon. Miss Corey, you think you can get that set any sooner?
I'll reach out, Judge, to our staff and see if they can get it set earlier to resolve.
That case is set for trial 6/23.
Yeah. Why don't I set a little sooner, see if they're able to work it out, okay?
Yeah, excuse me, Your Honor. In court, with Judge Lodi Jean, she allowed me to actually be able to make a bond on this case so I could be able to get out.
Hey, a bondsman, go right ahead. I don't care.
Well, yesterday when she told me,
You're just giving money to a bondsman. You're not getting out of jail until this warrant is closed. And that means you're set to, where is it? You're sent over to Georgia. So sometimes the judges in the other divisions don't understand how extradition works, the warrants from other counties or other states. If you're held with no bond, generally on the out-of-state warrant. Sometimes on the in-state warrants, you can post the bond and get out. But on the out-of-state warrants, you can't. And you have an out-of-state warrant, so maybe Judge Jean made a mistake, okay?
when we contacted the county clerk's office in Georgia, the reason it's a no bond is because I didn't even get arrested on that. It's actually a complaint from someone that I had a dispute with.
Information, and it doesn't matter. You're being held with no bond here. You can get them to agree to give you a bond. They'll send a transmittal to our Miami-Dade Sheriff's Office to let us know to release you. I do whatever they tell me. I have no discretion to give you a bond. Okay?
Okay.
So the only thing I can do, would you be interested in maybe possibly taking a plea on your Miami case? I can try and see if they can get it set sooner, and I can try and help get it set sooner.
Yeah, sooner would be better.
Okay. Should I set it? When do you think I should set it, Miss Corey? Next Tuesday, or because Friday's a holiday, or Thursday?
How about Thursday, and I'll see if they can try to get it resolved fast. I'll reach out right after court. We have a short calendar.
All right, and I'll also can visit Judge Correa and see what she says about setting it tomorrow. Okay, I'm happy to do that. So
reset 5-8 here for the fugitive warrant.
Resisting with that and openly carrying a weapon.
Resisting without violence and weapon open carry.
What's that? The 7th? What's Thursday?
The 8th.
Huh?
Right? Today's Tuesday. It's 2 days from now.
Don't ask. All right, so reset August 8th. August 8th, reset May 8th. See, I told you I'm confused today with my date and month. So let me see what I can do. I just need to copy this, please, the front and back, so I can go see Judge. All right?
So May 8th is the criminal court date or the extradition court date?
No. I'm setting your extradition case here on Thursday. I'm going to try and get you before Judge Correa tomorrow. So is Ms. Corey, your public defender. We're going to see if we can get you before a judge tomorrow to take a plea or see if you can negotiate something to close out your Miami case. Once that Miami case is closed, you'll be able to go over to Georgia within 30 days. You won't have to wait till June. Okay?
And Ms. Romas, would you be able to help reach out to your counterpart for that case to see if they can encourage offering anything?
I can reach out, yes.
Okay, thank you.
No problem.
Thank you. All right, next, Brandon Sarcher, Metro West 4. Hi, Mr. Sarter.
How you doing?
Locals, next court date is May 8th. So we'll start on May 12th, which is Monday.
Say it again.
Miami case is set on Thursday, May 8th. So Friday's a court holiday. We're going to see you Monday to see what's going on with your Miami case, if it's still open or not. Okay, have a nice day. We'll see you Monday.
What's Monday's date, Judge?
May 12th, May 12th. Richard Ingram is next. He's at Metro West 5. Good morning, sir. You have a local case pending here in Miami. The next court date is Monday, May 12th. We'll see you on May 13th. All right?
Okay.
Thank you. Eric Martinez, Wash. Rufino Fernandez, he's at Metro West 8. Metro West 6, excuse me. Good morning. So, sir, you have, what's going on? June 2nd, your next court date for your 3 felony cases. We're going to reset this case June 3rd to see if they're closed out. Have a good day. Next case, Julio Fornes. He's at Metro West 8. Good morning, sir. May 15th is your next court date for your Miami case. There's no date yet for the ticket, but we'll sort that out if we have to. So we're going to reset your case for May 16th to see if your Miami case is closed. All right? If you close your felony.
Good.
Have a nice day. Brian McQueen, did he refuse or is he here? He's here. Hi, Mr. McQueen.
What's going on, Judge?
May 8th is the next case date for your Miami case. We're going to reset this case Monday, May 12th to see if it's still pending or if you've closed it out.
All right, you said May 9th is my Miami case?
Pardon me?
You said May 9th is Miami case.
May 8th, Thursday, May 8th, Friday's holidays. So we'll see you on May 12th. That's for both cases. Kurt Morris, Mr. Morris there? Corrections?
Should be Metro West.
I don't see him. I'll pass it a minute. We have Tyler Ray at Metro West.
He refused.
Oh, wait, Kurt Morris refused, so he has locals the next court date.
It's felony is not.
Just reset it May 15th. Then we have, what did I do with Kurt Morris? Sorry. Hi, Mr. Morris. Good morning. I mean, we did Mr. Tyler. Mr. Tyler's here. Good morning, Mr. Tyler.
Good morning. How are you doing, Yana?
Sir, you have locals pending. The next court date is May 7th, which is tomorrow. So we're going to see you Thursday, May 8th to see if you've closed it out. He also has a ticket. I don't know. We'll deal with that if he closes out the felony. So we'll see you Thursday. Have a good day.
Yes, ma'am. Thank you.
Oh, yeah. Let's go see her bailiff, her JA, and see if we can set it for either today. See if we can get them in today or tomorrow. Tomorrow's better. Thank you. All right. Now the in-state calendar. Thank you, Ms. Roman.
Your Honor.
Next is Romello Smith. Don't raise your hand on Zoom unless you're here for a case, and when we'll call you up for that case. Madam Interpreter?
Yes, Your Honor.
Is anybody here for a case on Zoom? Please type the defendant's name in the chat room.
Cualquier persona que esté presente hoy en la plataforma Zoom para el caso de uno de los acusados, escriba el nombre del acusado en la pestaña del chat.
Good morning, Mr. Smith. You have a warrant from Orange County, Florida. The warrant was issued on August 21st of 2024, failure to appear for domestic battery violence. Or battery domestic violence. Anyway, I'm appointing the public defender's office for you. Your bond is $2,000. If you are able to post the bond, please do so in TGK jail. If you don't have any money for a bond, you will have to wait up to 15 days for Orange County to pick you up. And your case is reset here for, when's it reset? May 21st to see if you've been picked up or bonded out. Have a good day. Thanks. Next is Norbert Alfonso. It's hot in here today. Why is it so hot in here today?
No, it should be on Metro West, Mr. Alfonso.
Mr. Alfonso, I don't see him.
Refuse, Your Honor, refuse.
He refused?
Public Defender's Office, it's no bonds for VOP from Hendry County, reset May 21st. Next case is Herson Valares. Good afternoon.
English. He's present here at TGK.
County, it was issued January 24th of 2025. Violation of probation. I will appoint the public defender's office for you. Unfortunately, there's no bond, so you'll have to wait up to 15 days for Broward County to come pick you up. They usually come once a week. You shouldn't have to wait that long. You may even come this week. The reset date is May 21st to make sure you've been transported. Have a nice day. Next, Raymond Rosario.
Good morning. Is present, he speaks English.
You have an arrest warrant from Polk County, Florida. The warrant was issued June 15th of 2024. The charge is failure to appear for harassing in a misdemeanor proceeding. I will appoint the public defender's office for you. Oh, there's another charge too, grand theft and uttering a forged check. The bond for each count is $5,000 for total bond of $15,000. So if you are able to post a $15,000 bond, then you can get out of jail. If you don't have any money for a bond, you'll have to wait up to 15 days.
Judge, he has no bond on the Broward warrant.
Oh, there's another one?
Yes.
Thank you. You have another warrant? Thank you. Another warrant from Broward County. Burglary to a dwelling occupied in violation of pretrial, no bond. So you're gonna have to wait up to 15 days for Broward County and Polk County to pick you up. The reset date here is May 21st to make sure you are transported to one of those counties. Have a nice day. Next case is Kareem Barnett. Mr. Barnett there? Take your time.
Mr. Barnett's present.
Hey, Mr. Barnett, good morning. You were arrested on a warrant from Broward County. The warrant was issued on April 22nd of 2025, and it's for violation of probation. I will appoint the public defender's office for you. Unfortunately, there's no bond on this warrant. You will have to wait up to 15 days for Broward County to pick you up, and your case is reset here. When's the reset date? May 21st to make sure you're transported. They usually come once a week. You shouldn't have to wait that long. Have a nice day.
I didn't violate probation, miss.
I don't think they did either, but it's up to, that's a Broward County. They got to decide that, not me. Okay. Next is Calvin Jones.
Mr. Jones is present.
Hi, Mr. Jones. Good morning. You have an arrest warrant from Osceola County. The warrant was issued April 18th of 2025 for grand theft. I will appoint the public defender's office for you. So what does he have? It says bond of $3,500 for one case, and it says no bond. What do you show, corrections?
$3,500.
You have a bond, it's $3,500. So if you're able to post a $3,500 bond, you can get out of jail. If you don't have any money for a bond, you will have to wait up to
he's
what?
Calvin Jones. I'm sorry. I'm thinking of the next one.
Otherwise, you have to wait up to 15 days for Osceola County to pick you up. The reset date is May 21st to make sure you either bonded out or were transported to Osceola County. Good luck to you, sir. Marvin Garcia Lopez.
Spanish interpreter, please.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Sir, you Spanish. You have an arrest warrant from Monroe County, Florida. The warrant was issued September 4th of 2024.
Buenos días, señor. Usted tiene una orden de captura y arresto del condado Monroe. Esto fue emitido el 4 de septiembre del 2024.
The charge is for failure to appear for moving traffic violation and driving without a license.
Esto es por no haberse presentado ante el tribunal para responder a los cargos de una infracción de tránsito cuando se encontraba manejando y por no tener una licencia de conducir.
So, unfortunately, there's no bond on this warrant.
Desafortunadamente, esta orden de captura y arresto en su contra no tiene fianza.
I'm appointing the public defender's office for you, and you can call them with any questions.
Voy a asignarle la oficina de la Defensoría Pública y usted puede llamarle si es que tuviese cualquier pregunta.
Your case is reset here May 21st, so you can transport it to Monroe County. Hopefully you won't have to wait that long.
Vamos a reagendar su caso para el 21 de mayo para ver si usted ya fue transferido al condado de Monroe. Ojalá no tenga que esperar tanto.
Have a nice day.
Que tenga buen día.
All right, now we have Yosbani Espinosa. He's at pretrial on Zoom. Good morning. Do you speak English? Okay. So, sir, you were arrested on a warrant from Volusia County, Florida. The warrant was issued June 21st of 2022. The charges are aggravated assault with a firearm. It says bond revoked and aggravated battery on a law enforcement officer attempting to flee and elude an officer, driving with a suspended or revoked license, criminal mischief. There's no bond on the warrant. Public defender's office is appointed for you. So if you have any questions, give them a call. Your case is reset here for May 21st to make sure you are transported. Okay. See if Alicia picks you up by May 21st. You shouldn't have to wait that long. Have a good day.
Thank you, Ms. Mindy. Have a good one.
Ready to start the regular calendar. Who's on first? Or what's on first? Who's on second? No resets. All right, moving right along. If there's any private lawyers as well, type the name of the case you're here for. Yes. First case is Alexis Dixon on page 1. Good morning, Ms. Dixon. You were arrested for aggravated battery and domestic battery. I will appoint the public defender's office for you. There's probable cause for aggravated battery and battery.
State's requesting a bond, maybe house arrest level 2 or a hospital.
Miss Corey.
So Judge, at this point, Ms. Dixon is requesting a bond. DCF is involved. They're going to provide some services through DCF.
You are ordered to stay away from the alleged victim whose initials are CF. No contact with the victim either directly, indirectly, in person, in writing, by telephone, or through third parties. No contact with the victim through social media or other electronic means. And you must stay at least 500 feet away from the victim's home and school and place of employment at all times. Do not engage in any criminal activity. Do not use or possess illegal drugs. And do not use, purchase, possess, or carry a firearm, gun, weapon, or ammunition. You must immediately surrender any firearms, ammunition, and any concealed weapons permits to the nearest police department and file a receipt with the court. Can you go video to fix it? No. Also, you may return to the victim's residence one time only within 48 hours of your release from jail. You must be accompanied by a police officer so that you can retrieve your personal clothing, health items, medication, personal and business-related paperwork, and work tools. If you go to the victim's home without the police, or if you stay there, you will be arrested. Also, third-party contact is permitted for exchange of the child for time sharing. Do you understand the stay away order?
Yes.
All right. All right, so I'm going to set a bond. I'll make it $5,000. Stay away from
Counts.
Oh, I'm sorry. And 4,000 count 1 and 1,000 count 2. Next is Jamila Isaac de Ramos, page 1. How are
you doing? You good? Fine.
Tell us, say hi to Judge Jean. The intro?
Yes, ma'am.
Oh, don't miss those days. Good morning, Miss Isaac de Ramos. You were arrested for grand theft of a vehicle, possession of a firearm, weapon, or ammunition by a convicted felon, possession of a controlled substance called amphetamine. I will for you. What do you want to do?
Okay, so she's in a stolen car with the owner's driver's license and around. She's a convicted felon, and they also found an amphetamine pill. She was released from prison on February 21st. State's requesting a bond.
Judge, would you consider pretrial services for Miss Isaac or TAP?
Not for, and I can't with possession of a firearm by convicted felon.
Ma'am, it wasn't a firearm. They found.
It says a Ruger. Oh, a round. It's a
round.
A round. It's a. Thank you. It's an ammo. She said she rented this car, the stolen vehicle, from a guy in the streets of Opelika that goes by D. She paid $150 to rent it for the week. You know, usually when something's too good to be true, it is, which is why you're here in jail now. So can I have her priors? Are they there? She's a
released from prison February.
For what?
It was a 366. I see battery on a detainee, tampering with an electronic monitor, grand theft of a motor vehicle.
I'm setting a bond. Count 1 is $2,500. Count 2. What do you want on count 2?
Around
$1,000. I don't know.
$2,500.
$1,000. Count 2. Count 3. It's
one pill, Judge.
$1,000. Count 3. Count 4. I only have 3 counts. Good luck to you, ma'am. We have somebody on Zoom. Galaxy, which hospital patient is that? Good morning.
Next one on the calendar, Miss Caraway on page.
Berthina Caraway. Good morning, Miss Caraway. You were arrested for battery by strangulation and battery on a person aged 65 or older. So I will appoint the public defender's office for you. It looks like her mother's the victim, or no?
Yes.
Miss Caraway, please do not make any statements about what happened while we're here in court.
Does she have somewhere else to live away from her mother?
Do you have anywhere else you can live that's not with your mom?
No, I take care of my mother.
Miss Corey, are you able to get her mother in? I mean, you can call her now.
I don't have a phone number. I don't know if the state does or if...
I do, but let me. Do you want me to call it over? I was going to have the victim witness coordinator call, but I know she's.
Call it over. I'll call her.
I'll call it over.
79. She's not going to may not know how to use Zoom. I can't use it at my age, and I'm younger than that. Too well. Okay, you want to write it up here? Ma'am, it will just be another minute. We got to call your mom.
not accept calls at this time. We're sorry to any inconvenience.
She's not answering the phone. Is it 8 at the end?
Yes, 8.
She's not answering if she's not accepting calls. So what do you want me to do? Just read the stay away order? Hopefully she's able to post the bond. I can lower it.
Can you afford anything, Ms. Caraway, for a bond?
No, I don't have anything.
Is there anyone that can call to see if they can help post your bond for you?
My sister.
Okay, what's your sister's phone number?
It's 305-810-7237.
And what's your first name?
Juanita.
Juanita. Okay.
You want me to call your sister and see if is your mom with her? You don't know.
My mom's phone is off. I was supposed to pay it on the 3rd.
Why? Is anybody else's Juanita watching your mom now?
No. Well, I was the only one taking care of my mother.
I have to do a stay away order because she's not here to tell me she's not afraid of you.
Can we try Juanita, Judge, and see if maybe your mom's with her?
Ringing.
Hi, is this Juanita? Yeah. Hi. Yeah, I just had a car salesman area. For meeting in court. Is any chance mom's with you? I'm trying to find out. Your sister's in the hospital. Mom is about a 3%.
And crying for her yesterday. She's crying for her yesterday, but I need you. Did you in?
Just you see this number, do you know how to use Zoom or no? Zoom? Yeah. Oh, this number. I'll give you the Zoom ID. How long can it take you to come? Okay, we like 20 minutes.
Corrections, are you able to log back on in 20 minutes from the jail? Can you log back on? It's about 30 minutes. No, the jail or the hospital. Can you log back on within 30 minutes?
Sure. 30 minutes from now, same Zoom number. Yeah.
Yeah, thank you. All right. All right.
Okay, 980 B0 120. That's our Zoom ID. And I'll give you the courtroom number. It's the number I'm calling you on. 548-5287. That's the so you know it's 5285. Right, so for any reason on the Zoom, you can always call your phone and I'll I'm Judge Lisa. All right, so get your mom if you can.
Okay, her sister's gonna go and to mom's house, and hopefully we'll be able to hear from mom.
Thank you.
Okay. All right, we have Carlos Melendez. Today's the next.
We need to pass him. He's next door. We have Mr. Suarez next.
I feel like I'm running domestic violence court here. Okay.
Don't get any ideas, Judge.
Mr. Suarez. Hi, is Mr. Melendez? No, who is this?
No, we need Mr. Melendez is next door. This is Mr. Suarez. He's on page 2. He's right after Mr. Melendez.
Thank you. Good morning, Mr. Suarez.
Spanish, please.
Buenos días, señor Suárez.
You were arrested for aggravated assault with a firearm and assault. I will appoint the public defender's office for you.
I was told she wants to appear.
He also may be able to afford a private lawyer. I don't know. Are you here for a case? What case?
Wait.
Not Mr. Suarez. Oh, okay. There's somebody here for a case, but it's not Mr. Suarez. So is there a victim here for Mr. Suarez on Zoom? Can you ask that in Spanish, please?
Yes, Your Honor. Señor Suárez, buenos días. A usted se le imputa agresión calificada con un arma de fuego y un cargo de agresión. Voy a asignarle a la Oficina de la Defensoría Pública para que le represente. ¿Se encuentra la víctima relacionado al caso del señor Suárez presente vía Zoom? Por favor, levante la mano, déjenos saber.
What do you want me to do, Ms. Seth? Pass it?
Yes, pass it, because the information I have is that she wanted to log on and talk to you about the stay order.
Okay. Get some pass in another case. No problem.
Señor Suárez, vamos a pasar el caso para esperar que la víctima se conecte.
Next, we have Jonelle Rivera Fernandez on page 2, or is it 3? I don't know. Page 2. Moving slowly today. Do you have Jonelle Rivera Fernandez? Good morning, sir.
Oh, wait a minute.
Sir, you were arrested on a warrant. Let's see. I'm not a warrant. You were arrested for 2 cases, pardon me. Possession with intent to sell cocaine, possession with intent to sell Xanax, possession with intent to sell mushrooms, possession with intent to sell THC oil vape, and then also possession of cannabis-infused chocolate bar. So that's one case. And then the other case is burglary to an occupied structure and grand theft of motor vehicle parts. So I will appoint the public defender's office for you. Is it intent to sell or just
So,
possession?
Judge, there's
Just
money.
Judge, there's no weight.
Right? There's money, there's bags, it's a lot of different substances, but there's no weight. If Your Honor wants to set the possession bond, that's fine, but I think a bond is appropriate.
Okay. Sir, you are ordered to stay away from Toyota of North Miami. I think it's a service department area.
I can't be.
Sorry, where the used cars are stored. Stay away from Toyota of North Miami at 16320 Northwest 2nd Avenue in Miami, Florida. You are not allowed to go to that location. You must stay away from there. Do you understand?
Understood, ma'am.
There's probable cause for burglary and grand theft of motor vehicle parts. Does he have any priors?
Nothing I'm aware of.
Pretrial services alternate bond count 1 will be $2,500, and count 2, the grand theft of motor vehicle parts, is $2,500. Is he eligible? It's not sale, it's possession. The other case, F259118, I'll find probable cause for the possession. Let me see some. Count 1. Count 1 will be $2,500. It's pretrial alternate, $2,500. Count 1. Count 2 is $2,500. Count 3 for the mushrooms, be $1,000. The psilocybin mushrooms. Count 4 is the vape pen or pens. Let me see. Pens you have. $1,000. Count 4. Count 5 is the chocolate cannabis bar. $1,000. All right. Have a nice day. Next is Louis Garces. You're here for that case. Great. Yes. Do you speak English? Okay. We have an interpreter. You just have to listen. Oh, we have a new interpreter, Romanian interpreter. We'll be with the Romanian interpreter after. Who needs a Romanian interpreter? Anybody?
Courtroom, Judge.
Wrong courtroom, ma'am. Could you please go to courtroom 5-3? They may need it. We don't need one here. For the Romanian interpreter?
Yes, Your Honor.
We don't need one for this courtroom. You're in the wrong courtroom. You want to try misdemeanor bond hearings or check back with who called you?
Okay.
Romanian interpreter, I post the Zoom number on the chat. Please check that out. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
All right. So, good morning, Mr. Garces. You were arrested for first-degree arson.
Yes,
I will
right.
defender's office for you.
Buenos días, señor Garza. Usted se le imputa incendio intencional en primer grado.
This is a case from May 1st of 2025.
Este es un caso que data del 1 de mayo del 2025.
So he's practicing Santeria and it looks like he started a fire.
Al parecer, usted estaba practicando santería y fue así como se dio inicio al incendio.
There's somebody in court for him? Who are you all?
¿Hay alguien acá presente? ¿Quiénes son ustedes?
Señora, who are you all?
Okay, I'm his sister, and there's my mom.
His sister and his mother are in court.
Su hermana y su madre están presentes en el tribunal.
What is her name?
Lucia.
The full name?
It's
Garces. Is she afraid of their son?
No.
We're going to have to swear her in. What is your name, ma'am?
My name.
No, ma'am. What is your name?
Adriana.
You're not on here. Okay.
Do you swear from the testimony you're about to give will be the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth? If so, say I do.
¿Usted jura o afirma que el testimonio que va a dar es la verdad, toda la verdad y nada más que la verdad? De ser así, diga lo juro.
Sí.
Yes.
Ma'am, what is your name, please?
Señora, ¿cuál es su nombre, por favor?
Lucia Garces.
Lucía Garcés.
Ma'am, are you afraid of your son, Luis Garces?
Señor, ¿usted le teme a su hijo Lucio Garcés?
Are you afraid of your son, Luis?
No.
¿Usted le teme a su hijo Luis?
Just said no.
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 Do you want the court to enter an order requiring him to stay away from you?
¿Usted desea que este tribunal emita una orden que le exige a él mantenerse alejada de usted?
No.
No.
Thank you. Has anybody forced you or threatened you to come to court today to make this statement?
¿Alguien la ha forzado o amenazado para que usted venga al tribunal el día de hoy y haga esta declaración?
No.
Okay.
No.
Thank you. State, any questions for Ms. Garces?
No.
La fiscalía no tiene preguntas para la señora Garcés.
Ms. Corey?
No, Judge. Thank you.
His sister's here and wants to say something. Yes, ma'am.
My mother did press charge.
You have to speak in the microphone.
A ver, déjeme hablar.
She can sit down. Señora, por favor, siéntate.
My mother did press charges against my brother.
What?
My mother did press charges against my brother for arson, violence.
So it's up to the state to determine what formal charges to file, and there's other victims as well. So I asked your mom questions if she wants a stay away order. She said no, and I can do a modified stay away order so she can have contact with your brother. You want to repeat that if you could?
Yes, Your Honor. Mi madre no entabló cargos en contra de mi hermano. En realidad no depende de su madre. Esto depende de la fiscalía si va a proceder en contra de su hermano o no. Además hay otra víctima. De todas maneras, yo le hice preguntas a su madre y yo puedo emitir una orden de alejamiento modificada.
Okay. So sir, I'm going, as to your mother, Lucia Garces, I'm going to allow you to have contact with your mother. You are prohibited from being physically threatening or violent towards her in any manner whatsoever.
Muy bien, yo le voy a permitir, señor, que usted tenga contacto con su madre, la señora Lucía Garcés. Sin embargo, este contacto no puede ser violento de ninguna manera o con amenazas.
Do you understand only friendly, nonviolent contact is permitted with your mom?
Usted entiende que solo se le permite contacto amical no violento con la madre.
With regard to other victims, David Garces, Santiago Garces, and Carlos Garces, I'm going to enter a stay away order.
Sin embargo, con respecto a las otras víctimas, David, Santiago y Carlos Garcés, voy a emitir una orden de alejamiento.
Yes, ma'am. What do you want on this one?
I'm sorry, they're not victims. They were witnesses. He was the one that called the police because my brother killed himself. So he locked himself in the room. And then my brother was afraid for him and he called them, but they're not victims.
Su señoría, los hermanos no son víctimas, son solamente testigos.
They're alleged victims because they were in a house when your brother started the fire in his room because he was upset they threw out a Santeria stuff or religious items.
Ellos son presuntas víctimas porque cuando su hermano dio inicio al incendio premeditado en el dormitorio porque le habían botado sus objetos religiosos o de santería, por ende se les considera supuestas víctimas.
And he set a fire in the house that could have killed everybody. So that's why they are considered victims. It is up to the state attorney's office to decide what charges will be filed.
Además, él pudo haber matado a todas las personas dentro de esa casa al dar inicio al incendio, por ende se les considera víctimas. Además, es la oficina de la fiscalía que decide qué cargos se entablarían en contra de él.
So they're not here to tell me they're not afraid of him, so I have to do a stay away order. That's what the law requires.
Además, como ellos no están el día de hoy presentes para decir si le temen a él o no, la ley me exige que yo emita una orden de alejamiento.
What's your question?
And they remove it?
The judge can remove it at a later date.
Okay.
Y luego otro juez puede dejar sin efecto esta orden de alejamiento más adelante.
Okay. Anyway, that being said, with regard to the other victims, no contact with David Garces, Santiago Garces, or Carlos Garces.
Vale, con respecto a las otras víctimas, usted no puede tener contacto alguno ni con David, Santiago o Carlos Garcés.
And no contact with those victims, either directly, indirectly, in person, in writing, by telephone, or through third parties.
Usted no puede tener contactos de ellos, ya sea de manera directa o indirecta, en persona, por escrito, vía telefónica o a través de terceras personas.
No contact with the victims through social media or other electronic means.
No puede tener contacto con ellos a través de las redes sociales o cualquier otro medio de comunicación electrónica.
And you must stay at least 500 feet away from the victims, their home and school, and place of employment at all times.
Y usted tiene que mantenerse en todo momento a no menos de 500 pies de distancia de las víctimas, el lugar donde éstas vivan, trabajen o estudien.
Right. Do not engage in any criminal activity. Do not use or possess illegal drugs.
Usted no puede participar de ninguna actividad delictiva, como tampoco puede tener o consumir sustancias ilícitas.
Do not use, purchase, possess, or carry a firearm, gun, weapon, or ammunition.
Tampoco puede usar, tener o portar armas, armas de fuego o munición.
You must immediately surrender any firearms, ammunition, and any concealed weapons permits to the nearest police department and file a receipt with the court.
Y usted tiene que entregar de manera inmediata a la comisaría más cercana cualquier arma de fuego, munición o permiso para portar arma oculta que usted tenga. Luego ir al tribunal y dar prueba de dicha entrega.
And you may return to the victim's residence one time only within 48 hours of your release from jail.
Usted puede retornar a las viviendas de las víctimas una sola vez y dentro de 48 horas a partir de su liberación.
You must be accompanied by a police officer
Tiene que ir escoltado por un agente policial
so that you can retrieve your personal clothing, health items, medication, personal and business-related paperwork, and work tools.
para que usted pueda recoger sus artículos personales, ropa, artículos de limpieza, medicinas, documentación personal o del negocio o herramientas del trabajo.
Go to the victim's home without the police, or if you stay there, you will be arrested.
Si usted regresa a la residencia sin ser escoltado por un agente policial o decide quedarse, usted va a volver a ser arrestado.
You understand the stay away order, sir?
Señor, ¿usted ha entendido esta orden de alejamiento?
Sí, entiendo, pero, oh, I'm sorry. I understand, but they don't live with my mother.
Okay.
So Judge, would you consider?
So I can.
Yes, Miss.
Would you consider house arrest for Mr. Garces, Judge?
State.
State filed a motion for pretrial detention. He could have killed himself and his entire family.
She's hospitalized since the alleged incident.
What?
He's been hospitalized since the alleged incident. He's now here in custody. I would ask if you would consider house arrest, Judge.
I'm not giving him house arrest. He could have killed the people at home, and I'm holding him with no bond pending a hearing tomorrow before the division judge. That judge can make that decision.
Su señoría no le va a dar a usted detención domiciliaria, ya que usted pudo haber matado a todas las personas que se encontraban en la casa. Además de eso, se va a llevar a cabo la audiencia de detención preventiva. Usted se encuentra sin fianza.
So it's no bond on the charge. I'm granting the state's motion for pretrial detention pending final hearing.
Entonces, este cargo no tiene fianza y le otorgo a la Fiscalía el recurso de detención preventiva esperando que se lleve a cabo la audiencia final.
And, all right, so, and you'll see your judge tomorrow. There's going to be a court hearing tomorrow before, who's the judge? Is everybody know? Who? Judge James, courtroom 4-5 at 9 a.m. Judge James. Going to have a court hearing on the motion for pretrial detention. He can agree to house arrest. I'm not going to do it.
Muy bien, mañana el juez de la división, el juez James, en la sala 4-9 a las 9 de la mañana va a llevar a cabo la audiencia de detención preventiva. Él es el que puede otorgarle la detención domiciliar. Yo no se la voy a dar.
All right. Yes, ma'am.
I understand it sounds really bad. Or something first this week was sage. It's a lot of smoke.
I read what it said. It said there was smoke, there was fire, a lot of paper was burnt, and he barricaded himself in the room. He got to go see the division judge. The law requires me to hold him no bond. The other judge can release him to home detention, but I'd want the state to agree as well.
Okay.
All right. Good luck to you. Good luck to you, ma'am. If you want to give her a copy of her modified stay away order. Yeah. Thank you. That's it. Courtroom 4-5, and you can come in tomorrow or appear on Zoom. This building upstairs.
4-5.
Judge Zachary James. On the phone, I have the mom for the corrections. You don't have Miss Calloway again. She's not on Zoom, right? 1 second, please.
No, they haven't logged back in yet, Judge.
All right, but I can question mom since she's on the phone now. Hello, can you hear me? Is this?
Yes, I can hear you.
Hi. Let me speak to Miss Mary Caraway. Miss Mary Caraway, you there?
Yes.
Hi, good morning. I'm Judge Glazer, and your daughter, Berthina, was in court, and she's going to be back shortly. She's at the hospital. So I wanted to find out if you're afraid of her. Okay? So I'm going to ask you some questions.
No.
So I need to swear. Okay. Ma'am, raise your right hand to be sworn, please. Do you swear or affirm the testimony you are going to give in this proceeding will be the truth? If so, state I do.
I do.
Okay, can he step away? I'm not on his case. I don't know who this gentleman is. Can you get him out of there for now? Thank you. Okay, so ma'am, what is your name?
My name is Carolyn.
What's your first name?
Mary.
Are you afraid of Berthina?
No. I'm just afraid of my face.
Well, it says she tried to strangle you, that's why, and that's why she got arrested. Do you want the court to order your daughter, Berthina, to stay away from you?
No. No.
Well, I hear your sister. Okay. You need to answer this on your own, not because your other daughter's telling you what to say. So, do you feel safe with having Berthina around the home and around you?
Yeah.
Okay. Has anybody forced you or threatened you to come to court today to tell me you are not afraid of Berthina?
No, I'm not afraid of my face.
Okay.
That's my baby girl.
All right. State, do you have any questions for Miss Caraway?
No questions.
Miss Corey, any questions?
No, Judge, thank you.
Well, thank you. When your daughter comes back, I'm going to read her a modified stay away order. All right. So I'm going to allow her to have contact with you. I don't know if I'm going to give her a pretrial, but the sister is Miss Juanita.
Yeah.
So
is it correct?
Should we have
that correctly?
So can I give your number to pretrial when she comes in so she can go home? They need to verify she has a place to live and your mom's phone shut off. So make sure to answer the phone if they call. All right.
Okay.
Is there another number or just this is the best number?
Oh yeah, that's the only number I have, my cell number.
Okay. All right. Thank you. So I'll give her pretrial later when she comes in so she doesn't have to pay to get out of jail. Okay.
Okay. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much, Miss Mary Caraway. I hope you have a nice day.
I will.
How old are you?
Judge?
What?
Miss Caraway's in the hospital, so I don't know if pretrial will go to the hospital to interview her to clear.
How old are you? 78?
Yes.
You sound great. I hope you have a nice day. Okay?
Right.
Thank you.
Thank you. Remember you too on the TV too.
Yeah, I hear that a lot. Okay. Have a nice day. Oh, okay. Thank you. I'll have a great day. Be well. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Okay, we're done. All right, so I can consider something else, but first I got to see her again. Okay. We're going to Domestic Tuesday. We're moving slow. Daniel Ambrose, page 3.
Oh, Judge, you want to go back to Carlos Melendez? He's here.
I forgot. Absolutely. Carlos Melendez.
And I believe someone's here on his behalf.
Is it the victim? Hi, Mr. Melendez. Good morning. Sir, you were arrested for a case from April 20th of 2025. The charge is burglary with an assault or battery, criminal mischief, and violation of a domestic violence injunction. I will appoint the public defender's office for you. Is the victim here in court?
She's on the panel. Ms. Sarlis, if you could turn on your video, please, and unmute.
Ma'am, you need to put on, so I can't see you, ma'am. Can you, hello? I need to, who is she here? Does she speak English, Miss Belvant? Good morning. What is your name?
Ma'am, you have to unmute.
Unmute, please. There's like a microphone with a red line through it. You have to push that to unmute. It's a little microphone, like a little red microphone with a red line through it. You got to push the button to unmute. I can't hear you. I can't hear her, so I'm not going to be able to take any testimony from her.
I think her connection is, she's frozen.
Okay. I'm going to enter a stay away order from the alleged victim, Sarah Belvant.
So
what?
I don't think she wants one. I don't know if Your Honor wants to see if.
Oh, she's trying to find her microphone. Okay.
Now she's indicating she cannot connect. Looks like she's frozen.
If you call the state attorney's office, they can give you the number to call in, okay? Or she can try again. Just have a seat. Let's see if she comes back. Next we have is Daniel Ambrose, page 3.
Mr. Ambrose is present.
Good morning, sir. You were arrested for possession of cocaine, possession of drug paraphernalia, and prohibited camping on Miami Beach. I will appoint the public defender's office for you.
There's PC. He's got a lot of priors, including 100 days from last year for charges including battery. Up to you, Judge, but he does have a pretty extensive criminal history.
I don't look at his criminal history.
It's red too.
3 pages. Yeah, but he's in a park there where all the kids hang out. That's what I was concerning to this court. There's a lot of children at that park.
You're saying it was in a book bag, Judge. It wasn't out.
Yes, from this year. No action. Yeah, I guess that's fine. Sir, stay out of that park. You can't go sleep there. Okay. You gotta. Any sleeping on Miami Beach, they will arrest you. And if they find drugs, you're brought back here. Maybe you should go north. Go north somewhere else where they don't have the same enforcement like they do on Miami Beach, or on Surfside, or Bal Harbor, or Golden Beach. Go north. Anyway, I'll give him tap with an alternate bond. Count 1 is $1,000. Count 2 is $500, and count 3 is $1. So you have to come back to court. We need a date.
It's 6/5, Your Honor.
You have to come back to court for your arraignment on June 5th at 9 a.m. That's going to be courtroom 3-4, Judge Block. Have a nice day. Next we have is Manuel Baldizone Saria.
President speaks English.
Good morning, sir. Sir, you were arrested for burglary. I'm sorry. burglary with an assault or battery and resisting an officer without violence. I will appoint the public defender's office for you on your review.
It's more like a trespass. The patio area.
Why wouldn't it be a burglary with an assault or battery? He told to leave. He didn't have permission to be there. And then he's punching the victim, striking him in the face twice with an open hand, knocking his glass.
Enter the premises with the purpose of committing any sort of crime. It looks like he's on the patio and there's.
I was just looking for that.
Told him to leave. State, let me hear from you. Are you okay with the burglary and the battery or what? Or just a battery?
Well, it looks like there were girls who are performing at the theater and he's standing uncomfortably close to the children. The defendants also got an open and decent exposure. I think that there is probable cause in that it's open to the public, but his permission was withdrawn and he refused to leave.
Sir, you are ordered to stay away from the alleged victim whose initials are YS. No contact with the victim, either directly, indirectly, in person, in writing, by telephone, or through third parties. And no contact with the victim through social media or other electronic means. You must stay at least 500 feet away from the victims. The victim is home, school, and place of employment at all times. Stay away from the Manuel Art Time Theater at 900 Southwest 1st Street in Florida City, Florida. I believe there's probable cause for the charge. State, do you want to show me? I mean, are you objecting to house arrest?
I mean, I don't. So if you're, can you want to make me a co-host? I'll show you the A form for the other case.
That's what I'd like to see.
Sure.
1 second.
All right. So here we go. On December 6th, she's walking home. He tries to talk to her. He gets in the elevator.
Okay, I see it. You have to read the arrest out loud. There's probable cause for the burglary with an assault or battery and resisting without. It's no bond. I'm granting the state's motion for.
There was no motion on this one. It'd be Arthur.
Just no bond. It's better if you do a motion than you see as a judge.
But I don't think it would.
Would you consider house arrest for him, Judge?
I'm not. He has an open demeanor and he has this. He's told.
I don't think it would qualify for a motion because it's a structure, not a dwelling. It's not DV.
No bond. His PD's office can set it down before the division judge. And count 2, resisting without is $500. Stay away from those children and that man at the Manuel Art Time Theater. And the victim, YS. Good day, sir.
And Judge, we have Miss Caraway.
Okay, hi, Miss Caraway. Good morning. I don't know what I do with her paperwork though. You have Caraway, we heard from your mom, and she says she's not afraid of you. So I'm going to enter a modified stay away order against your mother, Mary Caraway. You are allowed to have contact with the alleged victim, Mary Caraway. You are prohibited from being physically threatening or violent towards her in any manner whatsoever. I got to find my paperwork. Here it is. I got it. Do not engage in any criminal activity. Do not use or possess illegal drugs. And do not use, purchase, possess, or carry a firearm, gun, weapon, or ammunition. You must immediately surrender any firearms, ammunition, and any concealed weapons permits to the nearest police department and file a receipt with the court. So only friendly, nonviolent contact is permitted with your mother. Do you understand that?
Yes.
Okay.
Judge, would you consider releasing Miss Caraway on her own recognizance?
I don't know. Does she have any priors? I haven't seen them. No.
The only thing I saw was some kind of drug arrest that was dismissed. It was a possession. I don't know. Her mom's getting up there. They live together. She's got to respect her mom. I don't know, Judge.
Her mom did indicate she's not afraid of her baby. It sounds like she wants her home.
So when you're getting out of the hospital or no?
I'm not sure. I gotta do dialysis today and tomorrow.
Do what? Dialysis?
Yes.
Okay, I'm releasing you on your own recognizance on count 1 and count 2. Do you know your sister's phone number or do you know it? Do you want your
Thank you so much.
do you need me to give you your sister's phone number?
305.
You know it. Okay, so I want to make sure you can call your sister and talk to her. All right.
Okay.
Do you have a phone number we can reach out to you at?
I don't have my phone on me, but my number is 786-283-2648.
Okay. When you can, please reach out to the public defender's office and talk to your assigned attorney about your case. Okay, you should have court in a few weeks.
Okay. Thank you, Judge.
Keep all court dates and stay in touch with your lawyer. Just the most importantly, don't fight with your mom, because if you do, you'll get locked up in jail until your trial. All right.
Yes.
Corrections, could you provide Ms. Caraway with the public defender's office phone number?
Yes,
And do you have it, or you want me to give it to you?
I have it.
Yeah, thank you so much.
Thank you.
Okay, have a nice day. Good luck. Hope you feel better. Next, we have Quinton.
We have Miss Sarah Lissa back.
Huh?
Who? Sarah Lissa back on, I think it was Mr. Suarez. Oh, no.
Eduardo Suarez? Okay.
Was that Melendez? Melendez.
I'm going to have to take a break and stand up because this place is making me crazy today.
Judge, I ordered a standing desk because I can't sit here for all these hours.
Smart. They can't do that here, unfortunately. Although I can stand. I already did 2 or 3,000 steps this morning.
That's good.
All right. Good morning, Mr. Melendez. And the victim's on Zoom. If she could unmute and put on her video. Hi, good morning, ma'am. What is your name? What is your name, please? Are you Miss Sarah Belvant? She's gone again. Okay, she's back. Hello, can you speak and say something? I can't hear you. Is your volume on? She's having technical difficulties. Hello. Just call in. It's okay. Can your victim witness coordinator contact her and call in? I need to go on to the calendar.
Okay.
Next we have is Quentin Atkins. You speak when we can hear you. I'm happy to stop it and take you to the case. Good morning, Mr. Atkins. You were arrested for battery by strangulation, domestic battery by strangulation, and possession of cannabis. I will appoint the public defender's office for you.
His wife is present.
Hello. Everybody's here today. We're having like a family get together. Okay. Good morning. Hi, Miss Jones. How are you?
Good morning.
Put on your video so I can see you. I need to swear you in. Raise your right hand to be sworn, please. Go ahead, Eric.
Good morning. Raise your right hand. Do you swear from the testimony you are about to give will be the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth? If so, say I do.
I do.
All right, thank you. Good morning, ma'am. What is your name, please?
My name is Jarena Jones.
Are you afraid of Quentin Atkins?
Yes, I am. I'm afraid for me and my son's life.
Okay, thank you. State, any questions for Ms. Jones?
No questions.
Thank you. State Defense, any questions?
No, Judge, thank you.
Thank you. So you're the only victim here today? So
Yes.
I can't do a stay away order from your son, just you, okay? 1 second. Ma'am, was your airway restricted when he was strangling you?
She lost consciousness.
Yes, ma'am. I lost consciousness and I woke up face down in the dirt. I regained consciousness and I was panicked searching for my son because while he was standing over me, he was letting my child run by the lake. He was standing over me telling me that he was going to kill me. And that's also the reason why I'm afraid for my son also.
Ma'am, you can always go to domestic violence court at the Lawson E. Thomas Courthouse or one of the branch courthouses and down south or even North Day Justice Center, and you can apply for domestic violence and stay away order on behalf of your son. So I can't enter stay away order now, but I believe, because I don't have his name, State, is he the father of your son?
Yes, he is.
Okay, so probably State, you didn't.
It's a state name, just Junior.
He's a junior.
Yeah, I think you're going to have to go to domestic violence court to get a stay away order for your son, okay?
Yes, ma'am.
I'm ordering that you stay away from Junaria Jones, the alleged victim. No contact with the victim, either directly, indirectly, in person, in writing, by telephone, or through third parties. No contact with the victim through social media or other electronic means. And you must stay at least 500 feet away from the victim, her home and school, and place of employment at all times. Do not engage in any criminal activity. Do not use or possess illegal drugs. And do not use, purchase, possess, or carry a firearm, gun, weapon, or ammunition. You must immediately surrender any firearms, ammunition, and any concealed weapons permits to the nearest police department and file a receipt with the court. And you may return to the victim's residence one time only within 48 hours of your release from jail. You must be accompanied by a police officer so that you can retrieve your personal clothing, health items, medication, personal and business-related paperwork, and work tools. If you go to the victim's home without the police or if you stay there, you will be arrested. Do you understand the stay away order, sir?
Yes, ma'am.
Thank you. I'm going to set a bond.
Would you want to add the house arrest? The defendant's got a prior 5-year prison sentence. He was released in 21.
It's a form.
It was drugs.
Yeah, I will actually. It's going to be a bond plus house arrest. The bond on count 1 will be, I'll do $3,000. Count 2, possession of cannabis. You want $1 in ROR, Miss Corey?
ROR, please. What was the bottom on count 1, Judge?
$3,000 count 1, ROR count 2, plus house arrest with a GPS monitor. That will be level 3 house arrest. And it'll do a curfew from 11 p.m. to 6 a.m. I'll be with him after this. Good luck to you, ma'am. Ma'am, Miss Jones, thank you for coming in. And you can go to one of the branch courthouses if you feel your son's in danger to try and obtain a restraining order on his behalf. Okay?
Yes, ma'am. I have the address. I'll be down there today.
You can go to 175 Northwest First Avenue. That's probably they're the best to handle that. Okay.
Thank you.
Good day.
You too.
Judge, Mr. Atkins works early in the morning. Could you change the curfew to 5 a.m. instead of 6?
Absolutely. No problem. 11 p.m. to 5 a.m. is the curfew for house arrest. Good luck to you, sir. Okay, I'm going to try this a third time to try getting for Carlos Melendez because the victim's on the phone now. Thank you. Good morning.
Right.
Hi. What's your name?
Hi. My name is Sarah Lisa Belbert. I'm so sorry about earlier.
It's okay. It happens. Can you please raise your right hand and be sworn? Do you swear or affirm the testimony you are going to give in this proceeding will be the truth? If so, state I do.
I do.
All right, thank you. So, Ms. Belvan, are you afraid of Carlos Melendez?
I am not afraid of Carlos Melendez. No, ma'am.
All right. And do you want the court to order him to stay away from you?
No, ma'am. I do not.
Has anybody? Yes.
I'm sorry.
Has anybody forced you or threatened you to come to court today to make this statement?
No, ma'am.
Right. So you don't want him to stay away from you?
No. I also do feel as if some of the charges that are in this case are completely without merit, and I do not support.
Okay, well, it's up to the state attorney's office to file the formal charges, so you'll have to speak with them and let them know what happened, okay?
No problem at all.
So, State, do you have any questions for Ms. Belvant?
Are they back together?
Back together with him?
No.
Okay, do you have children with him?
No.
Okay. Anything else, Ms. F?
So would it be okay if he stayed away from you if you guys are no longer together and you don't have kids?
She said, would it be okay for him to stay away from you since you're not together and you don't have kids?
I don't think that's completely necessary. Again, he does have family member that stays above me that he is able to see. So if he has a stay away order, then his great grandmother wouldn't be able to see him. So that's why I'm saying that in my case.
Okay. Ms. Corey, any questions?
No, Judge.
So, sir, I'm entering a modified stay away order from the alleged victim, Sarah Belvant. You are allowed to have contact with the alleged victim. You are prohibited from being physically threatening or violent towards her in any manner whatsoever. So only friendly, nonviolent contact is permitted. Do you understand that?
Yeah.
Also, do not engage in any criminal activity. Do not use or possess illegal drugs. And do not use, purchase, possess, or carry a firearm, gun, weapon, or ammunition. You must immediately surrender any firearms, ammunition, and any concealed weapons permits to the nearest police department and file a receipt with the court. Do you understand that modified stay away order?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, thank you. Ma'am, do you still have an open case with the...
No, Judge, that case was closed in December. It was a felony case. It was bind down to a misdemeanor and closed December 18th.
I see it as an open...
But when he was arrested on this, they also arrested him for an incident that occurred in March.
He may still have an open stay away order for this other case.
Obviously, it may cite to that same felony that was dismissed.
Going to give you court next, Judge.
He's going to domestic violence court next, ma'am. You may want to call over there. Can somebody put the Zoom ID for DV court there for her?
Yes.
That's at 11 o'clock. I need the computer, please. Didn't have a chance. Huh? Say it again?
I don't know if she's actually still locked on the Zoom.
Yeah, okay. This is the number? Perfect.
That's the Zoom ID. They start court at 11.
Court at 11. All right, so I'll set a bond for them. One will be, what do you want me to charge as, a burglary or a battery? Did he ever pay to fix your door?
Yes, he did actually, and the door has been since fixed.
All right. All right, I'll deny the state's motion. Did you both used to live there together?
I'm sorry, say that one more time.
Did you both used to live in the apartment together?
Yes, ma'am.
All right. I'll deny the state's motion for pretrial detention. And I'll find probable cause for count 1 for battery. Count 2, was that criminal mischief. So count 1 is $1,000. Count 2 is $150. And count 3, I'll I'll put, what do you want me to do?
There's no PC on it, Judge.
Release outright. All right, so he can post the bond and get out of jail. All right, have a nice day. Thank you for coming in.
Thank you, Judge.
Have a good one. Good day. Next case is Terrence Wimpley on page 4. Not a domestic. Yes. What boy? Good morning, Mr. Wimberly. You were arrested for driving with a suspended license. You can do it after. Driving with a suspended license due to subsequent conviction, attempted possession of cannabis, resisting an officer without violence, disorderly conduct, and failure to obey a police officer. I will appoint the public defender's office for you. Let me review for probable cause.
Is we have Ms. Sammer present with regard to a driver's license issue? She's indicating that the website shows it's a valid license.
That's Daddy, but you have to be quiet because he's talking to the judge. So just wait.
All right. Why is Miss Sammer here? Why did she promote her? Is there a reason, or is it just to cause more?
No, she indicated she had looked up his driver's license and the driver's license is showing valid on the website, Judge.
I'm really not 100% on this one. So if you look here, it cites to the March 11th suspension, but then it says here vacated. No.
Why'd he stop him? Because
I think it was a tint violation.
Right.
He's parked. He's parked in a private lot. Isn't that like good motion?
Yeah, I think they stopped him for the tints.
He's parked, I thought.
Well, that was the traffic stop. Let's see.
The officer observed the vehicle at a gas station.
And then he conducted a traffic stop.
He could not see the race, gender, or a number of occupants in the vehicle. So he turned on his lights. You mean there's no other crimes in Miami except a tint violation? At 5:05 in the afternoon in Sweetwater? Okay. Why don't they get some of the speeders out there and the ones that run red lights? Which I don't do that. So he has 5 kids in the back seat of the vehicle. And there's marijuana in the center console. It says suspended March 11th of 2025. Can I see what you have?
This is
TPO.
This is why I'm not sure, Judge. So it says that there was a suspension.
It's a PIP. It's
right. But then it says
vacated.
Right. So I don't know.
Ma'am, did you guys get SR22 insurance? You don't know. You can unmute here.
Hi, good morning, Judge.
Did you get your SR22 insurance that you need?
So I'm the one that takes care of all of the vehicles. I'm sorry about the kids. I'm the one that takes care of all the vehicles. So what happened is he had insurance but never sent it to Tallahassee. So we end up sending it to Tallahassee late. So they end up taking off the suspension without a D6 clearance or anything. So he didn't need an FR because we were in between changing insurance companies. So that's what happened. But the suspension was pending, but the documents got sent in before the suspension. So when we saw it on the website, which was back in December, we reached out to Tallahassee and they told us that there is a system that they transferred over to, which was a whole nother system. And they have two systems that they're still trying to transfer everything over to the other one. So in one system, it was still showing. But then when I looked this morning, because I know his license is not suspended, he has valid driver's license. We've been sent Tallahassee in the documents. Okay, guys. I'm sorry. Can I go back on mute? Do you need me?
You may want to get like SR. Oh yeah, let me read you. You may want to go back and get a. I don't know if you ever got a D6 clearance. If you need one, but it looks like it's 1 second. Yes, ma'am.
Yes, he did. So we sent that in. So the suspension had been lifted since the 6th of March. Way before the 11th, the suspension was lifted.
Okay. You better do something about those tints that are too dark because you can always
Ma'am, I can go outside right now and show you a video. My tints are not even 2%, nowhere near them. You can see everything in the car. It was my daughter's birthday yesterday. They literally watched him get out the car at the gas station to pump gas and then got behind him in front of my daughter and slammed him on the ground in front of 5 kids. And this has to stop. Like, we're all trying to just do right.
Well,
and it's not okay.
Listen, I'm not defending anybody's behavior.
No, I understand. I get it.
For their safety.
Okay, wait.
Listen, so I don't know what happened. The
Yes,
police
ma'am.
are hard, and we all got to follow their rules.
Yes, ma'am.
That being said, I'm going to do
I'm going to go back on mute really quickly. I'm sorry.
But would you consider an ROR?
Yes.
I mean, the only thing is, they got, like, if there's a traffic stop, you got to listen to the police, chill out. Maybe they would have given her the opportunity to show the information.
I'm going to release him on his own recognizance on all counts. Actually, count 1, it looks like there's no probable cause. So that's release out, right? Count 2, there's probable cause for possession of cannabis. It'll be an ROR. Count 3, resisting without. I guess I'll find probable cause for that. Make it ROR. Count 4, disorderly conduct. I don't really see that, and that's going to be no probable cause, release outright. Also, they could have arrested you for child neglect for having the kids in the car not buckled and with the cannabis in the car. I know you got a lot of kids. It's a lot of work. You can't have any drugs around those kids. If they ingest it, they can get sick, and then you'll be back for something else. All right? Have a nice day.
Right. ROR's overstates objection. There is PC, I think, on the disorderly and the resisting.
It was
failure to obey.
I don't think so. Okay, that's it. He'll be free to go. It just takes a few hours to process him. All right. Thank you. Okay, next we have is Armando Boga Cavalentinetto on page 4. 2 cases. Miss Sammer, you can leave. It's okay. Oh, she wants to say so. I don't know what you want to say. Yes, ma'am.
I wanted to say thank you, but I'm trying to leave. I just don't know how to. I'm sorry. Thank you.
Have a good day. This is Mr. Gaka Valentinetto. Good morning, sir.
Spanish interpreter is preferred.
Not Portuguese. He's okay with Spanish.
Portuguese or Spanish?
Portuguese, because I'm Brazilian.
Call a Portuguese interpreter. Miami Beach is here as well. We need to call a Portuguese interpreter, so we'll have to pass it, okay?
Okay, thank
Your
you.
Honor, if someone could write down for me the name of the defendant and the case number, I can contact the Portuguese interpreter.
Okay, and then we'll just pass the case for a moment. So I think Sergeant Rodriguez was here from Miami Beach to be heard as well. So, okay, we'll go to the next case. Eduardo Arias Martorelli, page 4.
The bond out?
Oh, thank you. Got to have one today. Diego Rodriguez.
Bond out?
Thank you. Bond out.
There is a bond out.
Who else? Oh, Barry and Cedric Barry is a bond out.
And that's it for the bond outs. You're Mr. Moy.
Next is Jembel Moise Paul, page 5.
Present.
Sure. So you were arrested for burglary to an occupied dwelling and attempted battery. I will appoint the public defender's office for you. Let me review. All right, it's probable cause.
So it's not an attempt on the battery.
Not an attempt, it's a completed battery. You are ordered to stay away from Eduardo Duque, the alleged victim. No contact with the victim, either directly, indirectly, in person, in writing, by telephone, or through third parties, and stay at least 500 feet away from his home, school, and place of employment, and stay away from his the Airbnb rental as well. He has no priors. You want me to pre-trial, or is any objection to pre-trial?
I guess he's local, even though it's a
Pre-trial services alternate bond. Count 1 will be $5,000, and count 2, I'll do count 1 at $4,000, sorry, and count 2 is $1,000. If somebody says no and are stopping the Airbnb, you walk away so you don't wind up getting arrested. It's up to them who they want to rent to. And if you don't, you're right, you don't have to show proof that it's a service dog. You're absolutely right. But because you're right, doesn't look what happened. You wound up getting arrested. Just go away and complain to Airbnb that maybe this person is violating your rights, and maybe they'll make other accommodations, but you have to do what the owner says, sir. All right. Next is Raul Puig on page 5, bottom of page 5. Still the little Abner. Good morning. This is Mr. Puig. Sir, you were arrested for burglary to an unoccupied dwelling, possession of a controlled substance, MDMA, possession of crystal meth, a controlled substance, and possession of THC wax, grand theft of a dwelling or curtilage, possession of burglary tools, possession of drug paraphernalia. I will appoint the public defender's office for you. Also, you're ordered to stay away from the Little Abner Mobile Home Park at 11309 Northwest First Street in Sweetwater, Florida. You are not allowed to go to that location. You must stay out of there. Do you understand, sir?
Yes, but
I know. Somebody told you can go in there and get some air conditioners. I know. All right. So he's in there stealing air conditioners.
He lives in the park, so I would ask if you would limit it to the location.
I thought that whole place was being demolished.
Yeah, but it's not demolished yet. It still has a few months, and I live there with my mother and my aunt.
So how can I?
I guess that particular unit he should stay away from, or that plot around the.
From 11309 Northwest First Terrace in Florida. Okay.
Yes, ma'am.
All right, so I made it just stay away from that address at the Little Abner Mobile Home Park. I mean, there's probable cause. It's vacant trailer. What do you want me to do for him? Get some weed.
Judge, I would ask if you would consider pretrial form.
I want to see, Judge, that attempted burglary. I want to see if it's also the mobile home.
It's a abandoned. So it looks like an abandoned structure, Judge. They're going to demolish it.
He has like residue. All right.
Judge, in the other case, it looks like he's got a history of going into these.
Oh, he's going the same thing.
Right, he's stealing parts from these trailers.
Keep going of stealing. Count one, the burglary to the unoccupied dwelling will be $2,500. Count two, possession of the controlled substance. $500. Count three, the crystal meth, $500. Count four, the THC wax will be an ROR. Count five, grand theft of the curtilage. There's probable cause for that. I'll make that $500. Count six, possession of burglary tools. There's probable cause for that is $500. And count seven, the possession of drug paraphernalia. Are you okay with an ROR on that, Ms. Corey?
Yes.
And I lowered the bonds, but I'm setting bonds. Stay out of there and make sure you keep all future court dates. It's not your place to go there to help yourself. It's not a junkyard that's open to the public. You got to stay out of there, and this is not your first time doing this, which is why I'm setting a bond. He had a no action in April because he got arrested in March for the same thing. Next is Michael Lang. Good morning, sir. You were arrested for child abuse and aggravated child abuse and aggravated battery. It's from yesterday, May 5th. I will appoint the public defender's office for you. So his son's the victim. I think, what is he, 16 or 17? He's 17. No, 16, excuse me. Okay. I guess it's not aggravated, it's just child abuse, maybe ag assault with a deadly weapon. I'm not sure.
He didn't point the gun, he didn't threaten.
Okay, so it's just child abuse in the battery. And the battery is a necessary element of child abuse. Sir, I'm wondering, if his son is a minor, why do I have his name spelled out?
It should be initials. If you're to cross out the full name.
They're not putting the dates of birth either on whoever you got a new person there. Stay away from your son. The initials are LL. Contact with the victim either directly, indirectly, in person, in writing, by telephone, or through third parties. No contact with the victim through social media or other electronic means. And you must stay at least 500 feet away from the victim, his home and school, and place of employment, if any, at all times. Do not engage in any criminal activity. Do not use or possess illegal drugs, and do not use, purchase, possess, or carry a firearm, gun, weapon, or ammunition. You must immediately surrender any firearms, ammunition, and any concealed weapons permits to the nearest police department and follow receipt with the court. Did your son move out? Did DCF take him, or did he go to his mom?
He thinks he's in DCF custody, Judge.
Also,
that's my understanding.
That's fine. In the event there is an open case in dependency court arising from the same set of facts and events as this case, then any and all orders entered in dependency court regarding your contact, visitation, and custody shall supersede or replace this court's order. Do you understand the stay away order, sir?
Yes, I understand.
If it allows you contact with your son, it won't be a violation of this court's order. Okay?
Pardon me?
If in dependency court, that court allows you to have contact or supervised visitation or supervised contact with your son, or even unsupervised, it will not violate this court's, the criminal court stay away order. Ms. Court, I don't know if you want to help explain. All right. What do you want me to do in terms of his release?
Not a bond. I mean, he had a gun. And punching his son.
He took out a gun. He may have hit him with the gun. I don't know. The child had a laceration. Ms. Court, what are you asking for?
I would ask if you would consider, I don't see any priors. Would you consider pretrial, Judge?
Sir, how long have you lived in Miami for?
About 2 years.
Where'd you live before that?
I was living in Jamaica, but I've been on H2B program, so I used to travel from different states for work.
Okay. All right. Have you hired a bondsman yet?
No.
I'll order him a pretrial. Pretrial alternate bond, it's $4,000, count one, and $1,000, count two. Have a good day. Next is Darian Gant, page 6. It's weird. It's weird. I'm gonna keep bending over. And I can see all my grade too. It's nice. Yeah, no. You have Darian Grant, please.
He's out of felony bond, Judge. F25-1366.
Call for that case, please. Good morning, Mr.
President.
Mr. Gant, you were arrested for possession of cocaine. I will appoint the public defender's office for you. Since you're out on felony bond, there's a hold for you to see your judge tomorrow. There's probable cause and your bond is $2,500. Have a nice day.
You said 2,500, Judge?
Yes, ma'am, $2,500. Next case, Ladarius Livingston, page 7.
You refused court, reset tomorrow.
Let me review.
I think this is the second refusal, corrections?
Third refusal.
We'll waive his presence.
Appoint the public defender's office, waive presence, setting a bond. Count one is $2,500 and count two will be $1. Then we have Gabriel Lewis June.
Can we see if he needs a Creole interpreter?
He needs a Creole interpreter?
I don't know. Let's ask him.
Mr. Lewis June is present. He speaks English.
Okay.
Good morning, sir. You were arrested for a criminal mischief over $1,000. I will appoint the public defender's office for you. So he's damaging the property and it's over $1,000. He just keeps destroying this car, kicking and striking the car. Sir, you are ordered to stay away from La Fourchette Restaurant at 8257 North Miami Avenue in Miami, Florida. You are not allowed to go to that location. You must stay away from there, sir.
The only thing is, the reason why I asked about Creole is that I see, looks like he came to the country in May of 24. I don't know if that's accurate.
I'm setting a bond. It's an armed criminal mischief. There's probable cause for armed criminal mischief. Bond is $2,500. Good day, sir. Next case is Ibrahim Tempranera, page 7. It's set for a probable cause hearing. Looks like somebody's going home today.
Let me see if I can get the officer in 1 second.
He didn't come in yesterday.
Oh, okay.
You can try. Good luck.
Are we within the 48, Judge?
Huh? No.
Are we within the 48?
No, not yet. Not yet. But you want to call him, you can't.
I don't have a number. Can we pass it a second? I'll work on it until the end of calendar.
Okay. Page 7, Johnny Sherman.
Maybe tap.
Judge, he's not here yet. If we can pass Mr. Sherman.
Okay. Harold Allen.
Allen.
Maybe a program.
Mr. Allen is present.
For petty theft, 2 or more convictions, I will appoint the public defender's office for you. Anyway, sir, you are ordered to stay away from the Marshall store at 16051 South Dixie Highway in Palmetto Bay, Florida. You are not allowed to go to that store and you must stay away from there. Do you understand?
Thank you. And all goodness stand you honest. Thank you very, very much, Audrey.
Pretrial services, alternate bond, $2,500. Have a nice day. Okay. Next is Victor Rodriguez.
This court reset tomorrow.
Let me review. We were set in the afternoon, I guess. So I'll find probable cause for burglary and grand theft and reset for the afternoon. Is this Mr. Orlando Fernandez? Good morning, sir. So you were arrested for an added charge. It's tampering with a victim of a third-degree felony, child abuse. It's from October 16th of 2024. I will appoint the public defender's office for you, so I need a review. All I can say is that it just must be the victim's a pretty smart little girl for writing down the abuse that he did to her and kept a record of it. There's probable cause. Sir, you are ordered to stay away from, was she 7 years old? The 7-year-old child, whose initials are GT, that's the stepdaughter. No contact with that child, either directly, indirectly, in person, in writing, by telephone, or through third parties. And no contact with the victim through social media or other electronic means. You must stay at least 500 feet away from the victim, her home and school at all times. Do not engage in any criminal activity. Do not use or possess illegal drugs. And do not use, purchase, possess, or carry a firearm, gun, weapon, or ammunition. You must immediately surrender any firearms, ammunition, and any concealed weapons permits to the nearest police department and follow receipt with the court. Do you understand the stay away order, sir?
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah, I'm setting a bond. Count 1, tampering with the victim of a third-degree felony. That becomes a second-degree felony, and that bond is $7,500. Count 2, it's child abuse, is a $5,000 bond. Good day, sir. Huh? We have a Portuguese interpreter now. So can we promote the Portuguese interpreter? She's there. Good morning, ma'am. Raise your right hand to be sworn, please. I'll do it, Eric. Do you swear or affirm you will translate from English to Portuguese and Portuguese to English to the best of your abilities? If so, state I do.
Yes, I do. And for the record, my name is Susan Dix Barbosa, and I am a court-certified Portuguese interpreter. Good morning.
Good morning. Good morning. This is Mr. Foga Cavalentento.
É o senhor Fogo Cavalentento.
Were arrested for 2 cases. One is aggravated battery on a law enforcement officer.
O senhor foi detido por dois casos. É agressão agravante em policial.
The other case is leaving the scene of a crash with a serious bodily injury.
A segunda acusação é fugindo do local de batido do carro, onde teve machucados graves.
Also, driving without a license causing death or serious injury with a vehicle.
Também foi acusado de dirigir veículo sem ter a carteira válida, onde causou ou morte ou lesões corporais graves.
Fleeing and eluding a police officer.
Fugindo de policial.
And reckless driving causing serious bodily injury.
e também dirigir de forma imprudente, causando lesões corporais graves.
Sir, can you afford to hire a private lawyer to represent you in these criminal matters?
O senhor tem recursos suficientes para contratar um advogado particular para representar senhor nesses casos graves?
Preciso verificar com a minha família.
I have to communicate with my family.
I will appoint the public defender's office for you for purposes of this first appearance hearing.
A juíza designou o defensor público para representar o senhor para essa primeira audiência.
I need a moment to review the arrest affidavits for probable cause.
Então, eles vão revisar essas denúncias para determinar causa provável.
So a Miami Beach police officer is trying to pull him over on MacArthur Causeway, it looks like, or on 5th Street, excuse me, on 5th Street.
Parece que policial tentou abordar o senhor, parar o senhor, no MacArthur Parkway, próximo à 5th Street.
And he pulls over and then decides to accelerate towards the officer and striking him.
Aí o senhor afastou, mas depois disso decidiu acelerar o carro na direção do policial e atingiu o policial.
The officer Guzman had multiple injuries and had to go to the hospital.
E o policial disse que teve várias lesões corporais e precisou ir para o hospital.
And so driving to the hospital, they see another car crash that this defendant was involved with, and the officer positively identified the driver.
Enquanto ela estava indo para o hospital, eles viram um outro batido de carro, onde o senhor também foi envolvido, e eles identificaram o senhor.
Okay, so state anything you wish to say regarding this case.
Agora a promotora vai falar.
The state filed a motion for pretrial detention based upon the aggravated battery on a law enforcement officer.
A promotora está pedindo para o senhor ficar detido, pré-julgamento, por causa de agressão agravante no policial.
The officer sustained fractured ribs, abrasions, and bruising throughout his body.
Parece que o policial fraturou os costelos e teve edemas e contusões no corpo dele.
And it's on video what happened because it's on the officer's body-worn camera.
Isso tudo foi gravado em vídeo porque estava na câmera do corpo do policial.
All right, Ms. Corey, is there anything you wish to say on behalf of your client?
Yes, Judge, I would ask that you find no probable cause for the aggravated battery on the officer and that Mr. Foga Calvalente Neto indicated that he did not intend to strike the officer. Looks like he had some sort of incident in his past where he panicked, which then he related to this incident, panicked and fled the area. That does not indicate any intention to actually hit the officer, Judge, just to flee.
Okay, just give me a second, okay? Please, from the interpreter. Ok, a sua advogada, a defensora pública, está pedindo para o juízo não determinar que houve causa provável, porque o senhor disse que não teve a intenção de atingir o policial. Parece que o senhor disse que no passado houve algum incidente, o senhor entrou em um estado de pânico e fugiu sem a intenção de atingir o policial.
Give me one moment, please.
Minutinho, por favor.
All right, so there is probable cause for aggravated battery on a law enforcement officer with a deadly weapon.
A juíza diz que existe, de fato, causa provável para acusação da agressão agravante no policial com uma arma mortal.
So I'm going to grant the state's motion for pretrial detention pending final hearing and hold you with no bond.
Então, a juízo está aprovando o pedido da promotora de prender o senhor pré-julgamento sem possibilidade de uma fiança até seu julgamento.
You're going to see a judge tomorrow who will judge tomorrow who will set a final hearing on the state's motion for pretrial detention regarding this charge.
Mas amanhã o senhor vai diante de um juiz que vai ter uma audiência final para determinar esse pedido da promotora.
So for the next case, F259108, that's he has other charges, I guess, leaving the scene of the crash, driving without a license causing serious injury, fleeing and eluding a police officer, and reckless driving causing serious bodily injury.
O senhor tem um segundo caso, que é 25.95.018, onde o senhor está acusado de fugir do local de uma batida de carro, dirigir sem a carteira, causando lesões corporais graves. And what was the last one, Your Honor? Leaving the scene, causing reckless. Okay.
Serious injury.
E dirigindo da forma imprudente, causando lesões corporais graves.
So I guess his wife was the passenger on the vehicle, and she said he was driving at a high rate of speed, about between 80 and 100 miles an hour before they crashed into a vehicle by Parrot Jungle. That's another car, not the officer.
Aí parece que a sua esposa era um passageiro no seu carro. Ela falou que o senhor estava dirigindo em alta velocidade, estava andando entre 80 e 100 milhas por hora, próxima a Parrot Jungle, quando teve um outro batido do carro que não foi esse batido onde foi envolvido com o policial.
So on count, Ms. Corey, anything you want to say before I roll in this one?
No, Judge, nothing with regard to code.
Leaving the scene of a crash causing serious bodily injury, that's a second-degree felony, and that bond is $7,500.
Então, para essa segunda acusação, é um delito grave de segundo grau e a fiança é $7.500.
There's also probable cause for count 2, driving without a license causing a serious bodily injury. That's a $2,500 bond.
I'm sorry, Your Honor, I interrupted.
There's probable cause for driving without a license causing serious bodily injury, and that bond is $2,500.
Ok, tenho outra acusação de dirigir sem ter a carteira de motorista válido, causando graves lesões corporais. A fiança para essa acusação é $2.500.
Count 3, there's probable cause, I believe, for fleeing and eluding a police officer at a high rate of speed.
E a juíza acredita que existe causa provável também para a acusação de fugir de um policial em alta velocidade.
The bond is $7,500.
E essa fiança é $7.500.
Count 4, reckless driving causing serious injury is $5,000.
E também tem uma fiança de $5.000 para dirigir da forma imprudente, causando lesões corporais.
The court is entering a no-drive order, sir. You are not allowed to drive a motor vehicle unless you have a valid Florida driver's license.
A juíza também está emitindo um ordem judicial proibindo o senhor dirigir um veículo, a não ser que o senhor tiver uma carteira de motorista válido.
And you'll see Judge Carbarga tomorrow regarding the state's motion for pretrial detention for your other case. Good day, sir.
E o senhor amanhã vai estar diante do juiz Cabarga para ter a audiência sobre o pedido da promotora de detenção pré-julgamento.
So she also has an immigration hold.
He also Sir, you also have an immigration hold.
Também tem ordem de detenção da imigração.
Okay.
Judge, I have the officer ready, Defendant Ibrahim Campanaria.
Okay.
Your Honor, from the Portuguese interpreter, do you need me for anybody else?
I do not. You are excused, and thank you for your service.
Thank you, Your Honor.
All right. Ibrahim Campanera, yeah, is he here? Is the officer here? Hi, sir. How you doing? Did you need Spanish interpreter or English? Okay.
English, okay.
Okay, thank you. They brought in the officer. So what he has to say? Did I pass?
Officer, can you please turn on your camera?
I'm just stretching. Any luck? Okay. Yeah. Hi, officer. Can you please raise your right hand to be sworn? Go ahead, Eric.
Do you swear from the testimony you are about to give will be the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth? So say I do.
I do.
Thank you. Officer, what is your name and what police department you work for? You can put your hand down.
Officer, yes, ma'am. Officer Jonathan Hernandez, our police department.
What police department?
Doral Police Department. So they're Doral.
We brought you in because it didn't say what was in the pipe. So that's why you were brought in. Go ahead, State.
So what was in the pipe, officer?
Yes, ma'am. It was a cloudy substance that the officer that located it said to be plus or minus 1 gram of methamphetamine. I did impound it to get tested. Excuse me?
I don't have any more questions. Thanks, officer.
What was the substance? Methamphetamine?
It was, yes, to my knowledge, the officer that discovered it, he said it was methamphetamine.
Okay, thank you. Ms. Corey,
Yes,
any questions?
No questions.
Okay. Thank you for coming in. Thank you, Officer
Thank you, ma'am. Have a good day.
There's probable cause for
they're going to test it.
Yeah, they got to test it, he said. There's a hold for the division judge. I'll set his bond at $1,000. You'll see your judge tomorrow. So hold for F25577. Have a good day. $1,000 bond. Next, you have Johnny Sherman, page 7. Mr. Sherman here. Will pre-trial therapy. He's almost tap customer. He's here. Mr. Sherman here.
He's on his way in.
Good morning, Mr. Sherman. Sir, you were arrested for possession of a controlled substance or purchase of heroin. I will appoint the public defender's office for you. There is probable cause for the charge. I'll give you the TAP program with an alternate bond of $2,500. All right, so you have to come back to court. What is it, Eric, 4th?
June 5th.
June 5th. You have to come to court for your arraignment on June 5th at 9 a.m., courtroom 6-3. I think you told me the other one, June 4th. All right. Okay. It's Judge Delancey. Have a nice day. Next is Lewis Solar, page 8. Good morning, Mr. Solar. You were arrested for battery by a detainee on another detainee.
Spanish, please.
I will make the public defender's office for you. Madam Interpreter, are you there? Miss Larissa? I don't know where the interpreter is. We're looking for the Spanish interpreter. We may have to recall her. I don't know what happened. So let's, por favor, siéntate un momento. Necesito un intérprete para usted. Okay, next is Jose Almeida. Page 9. English okay?
No, we need to pass him for a moment.
Keandre Fluen, page 9. Good morning, sir. You were arrested for battery by a detainee on another detainee. I will appoint the public defender's office for you. There is probable cause for the charge. Bond. 1 second. You had to get it may be increased to an aggravated, I don't know. But bond is $2,500. Have a nice day. You need the victim's name, or was it there?
Does that give the name?
Sure. It is Rodolfo Martinez Zayas.
Thank you.
Next we have is Kenara Taylor, page 10.
Court recess PM.
Okay.
Unless you want to waive it, Miss Corey.
We can waive his presence. What happened? Is it NBC?
Refuse court.
Oh, you refused. Thank you. We'll waive his presence.
Baggies, or it is a controlled substance. You want $1,000?
That's fine.
Appoint the public defender's office, waive presence, bond is $1,000. Do you have Luis Montes, page 10?
Refuse court, reset PM.
He was here, what, yesterday or no?
I'll waive his presence, Judge.
Appoint the public defender's office, waive presence. There's probable cause. Bond is $2,500. Do you have Jacques Saint Sotomayor, page 11?
Refuse court, reset PM.
We'll waive his presence.
Appoint the public defender's office, waive presence, let me review. It's $2,500. There's probable cause. Do you have Eduardo Suarez from page 2?
Yes.
We'll need the Spanish interpreter, Mr. La Rosa.
Yes, Miss Corey.
Thank you.
For you. Thank you.
He'll be coming in a moment.
It's quiet today for interpreter.
I feel lucky today, Your Honor.
We need you on Mondays and Fridays. Okay, those are happy days.
I know.
All right. So Eduardo Suarez, page 2, is he coming in?
Yes.
Is the victim here? Is that the one you wanted out? The victim?
He's coming in now, Judge.
I was told the victim wanted to log on.
Miss Corey, what do you want me to do?
I don't have her name with me right now. He's coming in.
I have her name here.
I don't know if she's logged in.
Is Raquel Pino on Zoom? The victim on Zoom?
¿Se encuentra la víctima conectada a través de la plataforma Zoom?
Don't see her. Do you want me to pass it and try and reach out? He's 73, so. Does he have somewhere else to live that's not with his wife?
Señor, ¿usted tiene algún lugar donde vivir que no sea junto a su esposa? Are you asking me?
Yes, sir, I'm asking
Sí,
you.
sí, señor, le pregunto a usted.
No, yo no voy a dejar a mi esposa por nada.
No, I'm not going to leave my wife for anything.
Okay.
Vale.
What do you want me to do, Miss Corey?
He indicates he has her phone number, Judge. Can we pass it for the afternoon and we'll see if we can get in touch with her?
Okay, and I'll make a preliminary finding of probable cause.
Vamos a pasar su caso para el calendario de la tarde. Mientras tanto, su señoría hace el hallazgo preliminar de que existe causa probable.
Then we've had these both need interpreters, please. Lewis Solar on page.
I don't think he has the phone number. I think.
Wait a minute. Do you have the phone number, Miss?
Yeah, you want to call her, Judge?
I'll call her. Sure.
All right, I'll call it over.
Thank you. Give me that one back. I guess we're gonna try and call her and see if she wants to appear. Or he's gonna call it in.
No worries. 786.
Yeah, I can hear you, Miss Ed. We have the interpreter. Madam Interpreter, are you there?
Yes, Your Honor, I am.
All right, I have a lady on the phone. I'm looking for Raquel Pino. Is she there?
Deseo hablar con la señora Raquel Pino. ¿Se encuentra presente?
Sí, ella está.
Yes, this is she.
No, she has to get her. Hello, Miss Pino. I'm Judge Glazer. I have Eduardo Suarez in court now.
Señora Del Pino, le habla la jueza Glazer. Tengo en este momento en mi tribunal al señor Eduardo Suárez.
All right, Miss Pino, I need you to raise your right hand and be sworn.
Necesito, por favor, señora Pino, que levante la mano derecha para que se le tome juramento.
Do you swear or affirm the testimony you're going to give in this proceeding will be the truth? If so, state I do.
¿Usted jura que el testimonio que va a dar en este proceso es la verdad?
No. She said sí. What is your name?
¿Cuál es su nombre?
What?
Otra vez, repítalo, por favor.
Raquel Pino. Are you afraid of Eduardo Suarez?
Señora Raquel Pino, ¿usted le teme al señor Eduardo Suárez?
Are you afraid of Eduardo Suarez?
¿Usted le tiene miedo al señor Eduardo Suárez?
Did you say sí or no?
Dígame sí o no.
Sí. Sí. Okay.
Yes.
You want him to stay away from you.
¿Usted quiere que el señor Eduardo Suárez se mantenga alejada de usted?
Sí.
Yes.
Thank you.
Gracias.
Nate, do you have any questions for Ms. Pino?
No questions, Judge.
Ms. Corey, any questions?
No, Judge.
Thank you. Okay, gracias. Just so you know, ma'am, the court's going to order him to stay away from you. And if he comes around, please call the police.
Señora, para que sepa, este tribunal le está ordenando a él que se mantenga alejado de usted. Si usted lo ve cerca, de inmediato llama a la policía. ¿Entendido?
Sí. Okay, gracias.
Yes.
All right, adios. Gracias.
Judge, after you read the stay away order, can we reset this for the afternoon?
Okay,
if we get him into the hospital.
Okay, sir, I am ordering that you stay away from Raquel Pino, the alleged victim.
Señor, le ordeno a usted que se mantenga alejado de la supuesta víctima, la señora Raquel Pino.
No contact with the victim either directly, indirectly, in person, in writing, by telephone, or through third parties.
No puede tener contacto con ella, ya sea de manera directa o indirecta, a través de la línea telefónica, por escrito o a través de terceras personas.
And no contact with the victim through social media or other electronic means.
No puede tener contacto con ella tampoco a través de las redes sociales ni cualquier otro medio de comunicación electrónica.
And you must stay at least 500 feet away from the victim, her home and school and place of employment at all times.
Y tiene que mantenerse en todo momento a no menos de 500 pies de distancia de la víctima, el lugar donde ésta estudie, viva o trabaje.
Do not engage in any criminal activity. Do not use or possess illegal drugs.
No puede participar de ninguna actividad delictiva, así como tampoco puede tener o usar sustancias ilícitas.
And do not use, purchase, possess, or carry a firearm, gun, weapon, or ammunition.
Tampoco puede tener, portar o comprar armas, armas de fuego o munición.
You must immediately surrender any firearms, ammunition, and any concealed weapons permits to the nearest police department and file a receipt with the court.
Usted tiene que entregar cualquier arma, munición o permiso para portar arma oculta a la comisaría más cercana y luego en el tribunal dar prueba de dicha entrega.
Also, you may return to the victim's residence one time only within 48 hours of your release from jail.
Recuerde que usted puede retornar a la vivienda una sola vez dentro de un periodo de 48 horas luego de haber sido liberado.
You must be accompanied by a police officer.
Tiene que ir escoltado por un agente policial.
So that you can retrieve your personal clothing, health items, medication, personal and business-related paperwork and work tools.
Para que así usted pueda recoger sus artículos personales como ropa, artículos de higiene personal, medicamentos, documentos personales, documentos del trabajo y o herramientas de trabajo.
If you go to the victim's home without the police or if you stay there, you will be arrested.
Si usted va a la residencia de la víctima sin ser escoltado por un agente policial o si decide quedarse, usted va a volver a ser arrestado.
You understand the stay away order?
Señor, ¿usted entiende la orden de alejamiento? I understand.
Okay, thank you. So I'll reset your case for the afternoon to see if you're eligible for the hospital. Is that what you wanted, Ms. Corey?
Yes, please.
Gracias. De todas maneras, voy a pasar su caso para la tarde para ver si usted califica para ser transferido al hospital.
Okay, see you later. Next case we have Lewis Solar, page 8. He needs a Spanish interpreter.
Got it, Your Honor.
We have Mr. Solers present.
Good morning, Mr. Solar. You were arrested for battery by a detainee on another detainee. I will appoint the public defender's office for you.
Buenos días, señor Solar. Usted fue arrestado y se le imputa agresión de un detenido a otro detenido. Voy a asignarle la oficina de la Defensoría Pública para que le represente. Este es un cargo agregado.
There is probable cause for the charge, and I'm setting a bond. It's $2,500.
Existe causa probable para el delito que se le imputa y la fianza es de $2,500.
Have a nice day.
Que tenga buen día.
Right now, the last one needs a Spanish interpreter, Jose Almeida.
Added charges.
Thank you.
Spanish interpreter, please.
Sir, you were arrested for a case from April 10th of 2025. The charge is grand theft, a third-degree felony.
Buenos días, señor. Usted fue arrestado por un delito que data del 10 de abril del 2025, donde se le imputa hurto de mayor cuantía, que es un delito mayor de tercer grado.
I will appoint the public defender's office for you.
Asigno a la oficina en la Defensoría Pública para que le represente.
Sir, you are ordered to stay away from the Winn-Dixie store at 10505 Northwest 41st Street in Doral, Florida.
Señor, yo le ordeno que se mantenga alejado de la tienda Winn-Dixie ubicada en la 10505 del Northwest y la 41 calle en Doral, Florida.
Bond is $2,500. Have a nice day.
La fianza es de $2,500. Que tenga buen día.
Thank you. I think that concludes our morning calendar, and we'll be in recess. What time would you like to start today? 1:15, 1:20, 1:30? I'm taking input. Corrections, can we start at 1:20?
Yes, Judge.
Okay, thank you. So thank you, Madam Interpreter. Feel free to come back at 1:20.
Okay, Your Honor, I will do so. Thank you.
I'll be out in the afternoon. I'll see you tomorrow.
1:20, okay?
1:20 is okay, yes.
Bye, Ms. Corey.
Okay, thank you.
Hospital, in that other case, we were gonna see if, oh, you took it up there, thanks. All right, bye.
Thank you.
Okay, there's probable cause for everything. I'll set upon count one, possession of a short barrel shotgun, rifle, or machine gun is a $7,500 bond. Count two, armed possession of a controlled substance, oxycodone, $2,500. Count three, armed tampering with evidence. They found it. I can just do an ROR on that. There's probable cause. Count four, grand theft of a firearm, stolen in 2023, will be $1,000. Count five. That's it. The other ones are his battery cases. You just got the three counts. Your total bond is $11,000. Good luck to you. What? 4. You have 4? I'm sorry. 75, 2,500 ROR, and 1,000. Have a good day, sir. Next is Ronnie Victoriana.
Which also there's a private attorney logged on. Mr. Hermita, if you have a case, just write it in the chat. We can take it out of turn.
Is he coming in? He needs a Spanish interpreter, please, if he comes in. Is there a victim here? Mm-hmm. Good afternoon, Mr. Victoriano. Sir, you were arrested for strong arm robbery. I will appoint the public defender's office for you.
Buenas tardes, señor Victoriano. Lo han arrestado por robo a la fuerza. Le voy a nombrar al abogado de oficio para que lo represente.
Although, can you afford to hire a lawyer? I should have asked you that, sorry. Can you afford to hire an attorney?
Bueno, antes le debe haber preguntado, ¿usted tiene los medios para contratar a un abogado?
¿Me puede decir saludo, buena tarde? No entendí lo que dijo.
Could you tell me again? Good afternoon, first of all. I couldn't hear what you said.
You got arrested for strong arm robbery for forcibly using force to take the phone from your wife.
Lo han arrestado por robo a la fuerza por haber intentado quitarle el teléfono a su esposa a la fuerza.
No, eso no es.
I know, but that's the
No,
allegation.
that's not.
This is not the trial.
Es un alegato, no está aquí para juicio el día de hoy.
Do you have any money to pay for a private lawyer to represent you in this case?
¿Usted tiene los medios para contratar a un abogado particular que los represente en este caso?
No.
Okay, I will
No.
appoint the public defender's office for you.
Le voy a nombrar a la oficina del abogado de oficio para que los represente.
Sir, you are ordered to stay away from the victim whose initials are SC.
Señor, se le ordena mantenerse alejado de la víctima cuyas iniciales son SC.
No contact with the victim either directly, indirectly, in person, in writing, by telephone, or through third parties.
No puede tener contacto ni comunicación con la víctima, ya sea de manera directa, indirecta, en persona, por escrito, por teléfono o mediante terceros.
No contact with the victim through social media or other electronic means.
No puede tener comunicación con la víctima por las redes sociales u otros medios electrónicos.
And you must stay at least 500 feet away from the victim, her home and school and place of employment at all times.
Y debe permanecer al menos a 500 pies de la víctima, de su hogar, lugar de estudios y lugar de empleo en todo momento.
Do not engage in any criminal activity. Do not use or possess illegal drugs.
No se involucre en actividades ilícitas y no use o esté en tenencia de drogas ilícitas.
And do not use, purchase, possess, or carry a firearm, gun, weapon, or ammunition.
No use, compre, esté en tenencia de o porte arma de fuego, arma blanca o munición.
You must immediately surrender any firearms, ammunition, and any concealed weapons permits to the nearest police department and file a receipt with the court.
Debe entregar inmediatamente cualquier arma de fuego, munición o permiso para portar arma oculta a la estación de policía más cercana y traer recibo al tribunal.
You may return to the victim's residence one time only within 48 hours of your release from jail.
Puede regresar a la residencia de la víctima una sola vez hasta 48 horas después de su liberación.
You must be accompanied by a police officer.
Pero tiene que estar acompañado de una escolta de policía.
So that you can retrieve your personal clothing, health items, medication, personal and business related paperwork, and work tools.
Para de esa manera poder llevarse ropa, medicamentos, documentación de trabajo o herramientas de trabajo que necesite.
If you go to the victim's home without the police or if you stay there, you will be arrested.
Si se presenta en la residencia de la víctima sin la escolta de la policía o permanece allí, será arrestado.
You understand the stay away order, sir?
¿Entendió la orden de alejamiento, señor?
Sí, señora juez.
Yes, Your Honor.
All right. Sit a bond. How much you want, sweet?
$3,500.
You lived in Miami, sir.
¿Hace cuánto tiempo que vive en Miami, señor?
6 años. Ya
6 years.
O sea, tengo 6 años.
6. You said 2,500 bond you're okay with?
I said 35, but 2,500 is okay.
Okay, $2,500 bond. Good luck to you, sir.
Bien, $2,500 de fianza. Buena suerte, señor.
Next, we have Henry Diaz, page 4.
Your Honor, he has an open misdemeanor. He'll be going to jail arraignment tomorrow.
Good afternoon, Mr. Diaz. Do you speak English?
Yeah.
Thank you, sir. You were arrested for burglary to an unoccupied structure. It's from May 2nd. I will appoint the public defender's office for you.
Oh, really? Oh.
Sir, you are ordered to stay away from the Wendy's restaurant at 10680 Northwest 41st Street in Doral, Florida. You are not allowed to go to that store and you must stay away from there. Do you understand? So he's on video inside the Wendy's at 3:47 in the morning. He's taking merchandise, stuffing it in his pockets. He took a Wendy's bag, values $100, taken in food and property. He forced open the main doors, but no sign of forced entry. That doesn't make sense. Anyway, there's probable cause for burglary to the unoccupied structure. He has a ton of open misdemeanors. The bond's $2,500. Have a nice day, sir. Next case is Justin Wills, page 5. Good morning, Mr. Wills. You were arrested for criminal mischief over $1,000 and false name after arrest. I will appoint the public defender's office for you. I need to review this. There is probable cause for criminal mischief. So, meeting me stay away. So I'm setting a bond. Count 1 is $2,500. Count 2 is $500. Have a good day, sir. Next, we have Johnny Williams. Good afternoon, sir. You were arrested for possession of cocaine, attempted tampering with evidence, and resisting an officer without violence. I will appoint the public defender's office for you.
Maybe
Is it
tap.
free trial or tap? Which one? We take a look. You don't? Okay, give me tap then.
Honor, you say he has an address he could stay at, so.
I know, but they said they're not taking one of the charges here.
All right.
Where's Mr. Beckles? All right, so sir, I'm going to give you tap alternate bond, $1,000 count 1, $1,000 count 2, and $500 count 3. So he has an address. The case number is F259141.
Thank you very much.
Please, sir. Next is Raimundo Gonzalez on page 6. Good afternoon, sir. You were arrested for petty theft, 2 or more convictions, and failing to report a change of residence as required by law. I will appoint the public defender's office for you. There's probable cause for the charges of the petty theft, 2 or more conviction, and the other one. So there's probable cause on the other case as well. Sir, you were ordered to stay away from the racetrack gas station at 11201 Southwest 216th Street in Miami, Florida. You're not allowed to go to that store and you must stay away from there, sir. I'll set a bond. Count one is $1,000. I'm sorry, on the petty theft, 2 or more convictions, it's $1,000 bond. The other case, failing to report a change of residence as required by law, that one will be $2,500. Have a good day, sir. Next is Elias Cruz, page 6.
He refused.
He refused?
Maybe aggravated assault on an inmate.
There was no probable cause for battery.
Corrections, I think he's sentenced. Oh, no. He had a charge. I don't know if counsel wants to waive his presence or reset it.
So he had a shank and he attempted to stab victim several times but was unsuccessful. So is the better charge, what is it?
Aggravated assault on an inmate.
Aggravated assault by a detainee on another detainee. Do you want to waive presence or reset it for tomorrow?
We could reset it for tomorrow.
Okay. All right, so reset tomorrow. Then we have Rashid Ali, page 6.
Your Honor, Mr. Fuller received $2 bonds on his traffic cases, $1 each.
What happened to Mr. Ali?
Bond out. I'm sorry, he's a bond out.
Thank you. Then we have Mr. Jabaga Fuller, page 6.
Okay, he has $1 on each case, Your Honor, traffic case.
Good afternoon, Mr. Fuller. You were arrested for possession of a firearm, weapon, or ammunition by a convicted felon, grand theft of a firearm, possession of drug paraphernalia. I will appoint the public defender's office for you. Let me review. All right, so I believe there's probable cause for all 3 counts, and I'm setting a bond. Count 1, possession of a firearm by a convicted felon is $7,500. Count 2, grand theft of the firearm, I'll set it at $1,000. And count 3, the possession of drug paraphernalia, ROR. Have a good day. Next is Victor Rodriguez, page 7. Is he still refusing or is he here?
Still refusing, Your Honor.
It's the second refusal, so we'll reset it for tomorrow. And then we have Timothy Thomas.
PC, Your Honor, reset for tomorrow.
Did you say NBC?
Yes, ma'am.
You want to waive presence or no? He's charged with murder.
Corrections, he's got a DOC hold.
Yes, he does.
You know what that's for?
For Department of Corrections,
Corrections.
first-degree murder, premeditated or attempted to flee, Leo, no regards, burglary, with a weapon.
He has a pending murder charge. Does the PD want to waive his presence?
Defendant is sentenced
Your
to
Honor.
the Florida
Really said it
Department of
tomorrow.
Corrections.
You don't want to waive his presence? No problem. We'll be doing it tomorrow. This court will just deal with it. There's probable cause. Reset it tomorrow. That's it. We're done. Thank you so much. Have a wonderful day.
Likewise,
Great
Judge.
day. Take care.